Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Once again this week, at the request of a couple of impatient bacon bits, we're going to finish knocking out the core figures for the Cosmo Build-A-Figure wave. I bet you can figure out why. So today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Kraglin. We're going to look at the packaging, we're going to bust him out, look at his accessories, look at him, check his articulation, gear him up, and get him on the shelf. Now, disclaimer, the bacon bunker is not air conditioned. So I'm starting to get a couple of weak knee joints, especially from my friggin' alley viper. That dude has shelf dived like 6 times in the last 2 days. It's really kind of annoying. But everybody's standing at the moment. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. We've got the top hanger flap, Marvel Legends, Cosmo Build-A-Figure. The Guardian/Ravager emblem. This side we have the what's left of the cross sale. There's the Build-A-Figure. The list of the figures you have to buy to finish the Build-A-Figure. And stupid script. On the front, don't choke, virtue signaling, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. There's a handsome S.O.B. James Gunn's brother. Gee, I wonder how he got the part. So that's the render of the figure, and that's a little bit of art of the character. Kraglin. There's that art enlarged. I don't think it's enlarged, but it's colored better. Marvel Legends. On the bottom, stupid script. The big virtue signaling. Virtue. On the back, an assload of stupid script. Assload. We've got a render of the figure. You see his arrow accessory is in the render with him. He also comes with a knife as well as that. And a piece of Cosmo. So without any further ado, what do you say we crack this open and get to it? Okay, so we've got more stupid script. Bye-bye. We've got the accessory pack, or an accessory pack. I don't know if it's the only one. And we've got the cardboard sarcophagus. The cardboard casket, if you will. So, yep, it is just the one bag. Okay, you've got the Build-A-Figure piece, which we're just going to slap onto the Build-A-Figure. Slap on. Oh, there we go. And would you look at that? We have another completed Build-A-Figure for the shelf. If I can get its leg to articulate to the point that it'll actually stand. A review of that will be coming later. So, we've got a knife. It's cast in that kind of gunmetal silver plastic. A nice colored hilt here. I mean, it's not a bad looking knife. Kind of piratey looking. We have the whistle arrow of destiny. Now it's painted. Okay. It's painted gold. It is highly chewed up here. And it's not like a great sculpt. It's all sorts of like chewed up and ate up. You then have the magic flying effect. How you're supposed to display this, I have no clue. I imagine there's some place for it to post on him. It looked like in the... Oh, you're impatient, ain't you? Never should have done no mutiny. Alright, so Mr. Kraglin. Gotta say, not a very flattering bodysuit, but straight off the bat, the fin is bent. A little bit of pressure. I mean, it's really rubbery. You can see that. A little bit of pressure straightens it back up. Now let's just hope it stays that way. So up here on the head, yeah, this sculpt is on point. This is Mr. Gunn. And I don't mean the badass Billy Gunn. Paint is appropriate. Eyes are in there really well. Got some good stubbling going on. The fin itself is sculpted nicely. The little skin flap up there where it mounts to his head is really kind of cool. A slight paint mishap up here. Don't know what it is, but so he's wearing a one-piece jump or coveralls. It is all one base color. Without a belt here, it's just really awkward looking. Okay, so there are multiple textures on this. All over the body. Paint is a little limited in some areas. We've got an extra piece, a shoulder armor piece up here. This arm has some actual armor to it. Now this has that glittery kind of paint to it. This one, same color, doesn't glitter. Ravager emblem kind of imprinted into it. Fingerless gloves, but the finger are actually they're not fingerless. I guess that's just the color of the thumbs on the gloves. Got a nice zipper painted in here. A ascot underneath. There's an over-the-shoulder harness. Multiple colors. Sculpt-wise, it's looking pretty good. It looks like that just kind of pegs into the back area there. That's supposed to, I guess, hold that in place. So some stitching up this side. Comes down onto the pant leg. Boots are kind of kick-ass looking. I mean, sculpturally, it's not a bad figure. Paint-wise, not a whole lot of issue with it. Articulation. Head is on a dumbbell, so it looks up that far. Looks down this far. Got a little bit of tilt to it. And rotation. Arm hinges up to 90 degrees. And it will rotate all the way around. Bicep cup for rotation. Double jointed pinned elbow. So this has been used on an older figure. I just don't know which one. Maybe one of the Peters. Hand rotates. Horizontal hinging on the left hand. Horizontal on the right hand as well. It's got a mid-torso cut for rotation. A little bit of front and back, but not a whole lot to write home about. And some tilt. Leg hinges out that far. Kicks forward that far. Thigh cut for rotation. Double jointed pinned knee. These, I guess, are also reuse. Okay, is there a boot cut? Looks like a boot cut. That knee is awfully gummy. No boot cut. Foot hinges back that far. Forward that far, front facing pin for rocker. So, normally the arrow sits in here. But you can't really do that with all this flying effect just hanging off of it. So it looks like they gave you a little spot up here on the shoulder to plug this in. Or maybe that's where the knife is supposed to go. I don't know. See, the problem is it just holds one shape. So if you put it up there, it's got to be flying up or flying away or flying down. I saw in the picture they had it coming out of here. Same issue persists. They should have included one that did not have the flying effect. So you could either stow the non-used one. I don't know. I'm going to see about multi-attaching it. So if I put that in there, and run this way, it bends the hell out of the arrow. Nice. Okay, that kind of gives the look. Well, so that's Kraglin. What do you say we get him up on the shelf? Now, I'm guessing that this back shoulder holder is actually for the knife. So I don't know what to do about that. There we go. That's a little bit more colorful. And then this thing looks like it just kind of slides in up here. So there we have him. What do you say we get him on the shelf? And there you have it. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.